classic quiz show, You Bet Your Life, is now back for a new generation to enjoy. New host Jay Leno and longtime friend and, of course, former Tonight Show band leader Kevin Eubanks on the show. Join us this morning to talk about it. Good morning to both of you.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. I got to say, I've considered myself over the years a bit of a TV junkie and historian, and I'm also in my mid-40s. So at some of my age, I know about You Bet Your Life. I know the phrase, but I don't really know too much about the show. So I wonder if you're encountering a little bit of that as you fire this reboot up. People know that's an iconic name in TV, but don't quite know what it is.
Well, I mean, obviously, you have to explain whatever it is you're doing. I mean, it's a comedy show that has a game element attached. You know, that's sort of the fun part. I based jaywalking on the old Groucho Marx show because I liked the way he would just talk to people. So when we would go out in the street, we'd talk to people and elicit funny answers or whatever it might be. And that's basically what this is. We bring two complete strangers together who've never met. I've never met them. You know, it's kind of like when you go see a comedian in Vegas and he has his show, and then in the middle of the show, you stop and you talk to the audience and you're playing with people and screwing around. And that's what it is. It's just a lot of fun. And the real selling point to this show is there's no politics. You know, so much of comedy now is tied to one political belief, or you're either for or against or whatever it might be. And I was never comfortable with that. I always like making fun of both sides. You're just having a good time. And that's really what this show does. You know, every time I turn on people on TV, they're angry, they're mad, they're yelling about something. So to me, to have this without politics and have people working together for one common goal of trying to win some money for themselves, it really makes a lot of fun. And Kev picks the contestants. Top of the show, I go, Kev, what do we got? And Kev will tell who they are. And if they're good, I take the credit. If they're bad, I blame Kev.
Isn't that nice, right?
What power you hold, Kevin, picking the contestants? How does the process work? How do you go about that on a given show?
Well, when you look at what people do, what they say their talents are, this and that and the other, you realize it. But until you actually see them, you kind of use your instinct, because once they get on camera, once they see each other, once they start winning some money and start just being themselves, that's when it's all great. That's when you know, oh, we got good contestants. It keeps going and going. But it's in the moment so much that it gets to be funny. They're laughing. They're making money. We're laughing. And it just grows and grows. So the contestants are really important. They're just doing their thing, and they like each other out of nowhere. Like at a sports game, you don't know who the person is next to you, but you're clapping, you're doing high fives, you're hugging, and you don't know the person. And that's what happens on the show, because the contestants they get it together and they have fun.
And we have one guy, he comes on and he says, Jay, I'm in the top 1% of the most intelligent people on earth. I'm a member of Mensa. I said, oh, well, that's great. He said, your intelligence will do you no good at all on this show, you know. And he thought I was kidding, but the questions are so stupid. He didn't get any of them. He didn't get one question right.
Yeah. Sometimes don't worry about the ceiling, worry about the floor.
Yeah, the guy couldn't believe it. I'm in the top 1%. Well, I'm sorry, he didn't get any questions right.
And he still had a good time.
Yeah,
because it was fun the whole way through.
That's what makes it fun.
That is cool. And obviously, we all remember jaywalking, how hilarious that could be. But like you said right a minute ago, that means it can go in a million different directions at any given time.
Right. It's kind of like, remember how great Thanksgiving used to be, dinners used to be before politics got involved and everybody's yelling about stuff. I mean, that's kind of what it's like. You just take the politics out of the mix and you all have fun and you talk about the things that matter, family and work and jobs and where you live and what, and it really makes it an enjoyable experience. I mean, I really love doing this. It's great fun because there's no preparation. You just sort of, I have no idea what the questions are, because when you're the host, you're not allowed to see the questions because you could tip off a guessing because there's money involved. So there's legal things there. So it's fun just to fly by the seat of your pants. And it really is enjoyable.
Absolutely. And you talk about comedy kind of without that politics, because it is true. Even things that are funny right now, it seems like a lot of things, they do have an edge to them. And someone's going to be laughing and someone's going to be scowling and slinking off. It's nice to think of something where everybody could have a laugh.
Well, that's what we try to do here. You try to be a populist medium, you know. I mean, that's what the Tonight Show used to be. When I was at the Tonight Show, we would make fun of both sides, and we were #1 for almost 22 years. So we try to bring that same formula to this, and hopefully it seems to be working.
Real quick, question to both of you before I have to let you go. Did it ever occur to you that you guys would be together like this on a project again when the runs on the Tonight Show came to an end? You know, obviously you didn't need to go back and do anything else. Did this surprise you that this came about, or was this always maybe part of the plan?
Well, when it came about, I thought the only person I wanted to do it with was Kev. I mean, that was sort of the idea. And, you know, people go, well, he's a band leader who plays guitar. I go, no, but we have a good chemistry and he's funny. And we thought maybe he'd be here with the guitar. But they said, no, lose the guitar. And it's great. I mean, Kevin's good. He's looser. It's funnier. I mean, it's really great. He did the music and the theme song for the show. But we don't play any music actually on the show.
No, but musicians, if you're used to being on tour for decades and playing shows and traveling around the world, you carry a sense of humor with you. If you don't bring a sense of humor with you, it's going to be a long tour because things happen.
Wonderful. Well, we can't wait to watch things happen on You Bet Your Life. You can see it here on Fox 7 Austin. Jay Leno, Kevin Eubanks, thank you both so much for being with us.
Hey, thanks for taking the time.
Good luck with the show.
Thanks.
Love Austin.
Thank you.